Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Cool Gamer, for becoming a member. I saw the message, Dog Mom. Please be safe. I hope it's a quick cleanup and that everyone is safe. Hey, Creative Minds. Hi, Magsy. Kate for Big Little Voices. Nana Banana. Oh, it is, Chloe. It is. Hi, Sarah Bellum. Michelle Roro. Creative Minds, Lucia. It's not rocket science, dude. Grateful Mama. We have Double M. Roro. I might have said Roro already, but it's okay. Hey, MK. What you do when the demon vampire ninjas invade? Woo! Hey, Boho Hobo. Stars align. Fancy. I love that, though, Nana Banana. We're going to be doing our next 9/11 live this upcoming week. Deb Doodles. Chicken Shite. Little Red O's got her tinfoil hat. Bogart. Chezzy. Darlene. Houston. No, never mind. That was a comment. That wasn't a name. Houston, we got 99 problems and T-shirt ain't one. Amen. Victoria, nope, not today. Samantha Lewis. Julie. Keith. Lee the Bee. Megan. We have everyone. Hi, guys. Hey, B Crumbs. I love when B Crumbs graces us with her presence. Hey, T Adams. It's been forever. Hi, Sandy Hale. Grandma Cece. After dinner fancy, leaving for dinner after dinner. Perfect. Enjoy Michelle L. Hey, Caleb. Crime Crochet Coiffee. Oh, someone always gets it twice. You are so special, though, Roro, and I'm glad it was you. Hi, Science Sense. I know I will be slapping my thighs. Amen. Kelly D. Look at all these amazing people. Hi, Starsline. Oh, my God. I already said hello to you. All right. It's been a very long day. It's been a very long day, but you know what? I'm actually really looking forward to doing this. So we have a triple threat of Tisha tonight. Ooh, stop it. Don't tempt me with a good time, all right? Hi, Maya fam. We have back to back Tisha episodes. So, I'm in the past with the pretext calls, but no, Keith, I really wish I did. If someone wants to send me a slice of cheesecake, please do. I'm going to panhandle for cheesecake. Yo, Allie and Bendy got the calls. We have been waiting for the calls at the time that Leticia changed her plea to not guilty by reason of insanity. And they got the calls they've been waiting for months. We've been waiting for months. I'm so excited. So we're going to spend about 2 hours here, a little less. And then we are going to Jade raid over to Allie's at 9. And then we're going to do a sendy bendy to the ward case studies at 10:30. I'm so excited. So are you guys prepared? Because this is like hours. Tonight, Chezzy, tonight. I'm so excited they got them too. They've been waiting so long, and honestly, shout out to them. They've just always been amazing. And just that they've always been so open, have no issues with anybody using the calls and stuff, which I can't say for a lot of other creators. And I just really appreciate it. And shout out to them, because I know they put their own money into it also. And it takes a lot of time and effort. Please understand that those calls don't come ready to go. Those ladies take the time and sit through them, edit them, cut them, add the overlays, the information, all for our viewing pleasure. And so seriously, like, they work really hard, and I'm excited. So we got back to back to back. We got back to back to back. So buckle up. It's going to be a long effing night. So with that being said, we finished yesterday with the worst Valentine's Day I could probably ever imagine from my spouse. And we were on for over 3 hours, and we finished Valentine's Day. Today, we are starting the 15th. In the matter of the 1 day of pretext, like the 1 day of pretext calls. Actually, I'm sorry, it was 2, 13th and 14th. We've heard probably 8 different versions of a story. Thank you, Pepperminty. Almost a year. Love everyone here. Thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. You're awesome. Hi, Anna Morris. And so today we're listening, drink, snacks, stretching, and fun. That sounds amazing. I need immunity. I know, Chezzy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you, Lydia Jade. Lydia Jade just threw out a membership. Congratulations to whoever just received it. Please thank Lydia if you are the recipient. So we're going to start off with the 15th. It's a new day. You know, Al is being directed and helped by the FBI, basically telling him, keep it cool. This is, push more on this aspect, push more on that. Where we left off yesterday is Leticia texted Al after they blew up. Hi, Life at 50 and AC. And was like, please give me one more chance. Just one more chance. I would love that little red O. I know, Megsy. I know. Even when he calls her babe and stuff, he's trying to get her to talk. But I can't imagine how painful that was. But she texted him and she's like, please just give me one more chance. Congrats, Amaya fam. Hi, Destination. And so he's like, fine. That one more chance consisted now of, all right, I was driving down the road. This guy was following us from Petco. And then I was meeting the guy off Craigslist to buy you a bike, to buy you a stupid bike. And there was a guy in the middle of the road. And then he somehow jumped into my locked car. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. I'm now getting mixed up. Rewind just a little bit. Now it's, I went to go meet the guy and the bike was oversized because it was a bike for you, Al. And Gannon went to go drive it or ride it, whatever. Lots of hills, concrete. There was an accident. This mysterious man, aka, what was Terrence? AKA Quincy Brown, put him in his car, never to be seen again. That's why you're going to see my GPS data driving all up and down Palmer Lake, because I was searching desperately for this guy. That's where we left off. And Al was like, yo, get the hell out of here. Thank you, Tia. Wow, 26 months. Holy shit. I don't chat a lot, but watch everything you do. I love this chat. Best people on YouTube. Love you, MJ. T. Adams, that means the world to me. Thank you so much. And I know that you're always lurking in the background, and I appreciate your support, and you know I love you. And Buck. Hi, Shy. And so thank you, Science Sense. You guys are all amazing. Seriously, it really is. I know I'm biased, but it's really the best damn community ever. Hi, Beach Lover. So we're pushing on and we're going into a new day. So I'm sure that Al's going to be a bit more calm, cool, collected. I'm sure the FBI is saying, all right, try to push a little bit more here, pull back a little bit more there, maybe get a little bit more description with the injuries that accidentally happened, things like that. So we're starting on the 15th. We probably won't get through all of it on the 15th, but we'll get a good chunk. But before we pull up those calls, I just want to bring your attention to our missing child for tonight's live. This is Cindy Jasmine Perez Aguilar. She has been missing since January 18th, 2009, out of Greensboro, Georgia. She would be 18 years old now. There is an age progressed photo of what she would look like at 14. She was allegedly abducted by her father, Jose Carlos Perez Trejo. A felony warrant for kidnapping was issued for Jose on February 2nd, 2009. They may have left the country and traveled to Mexico. This is Jose. So he would be 40 years old currently. If you or anyone you know has information on their whereabouts, please contact the Greensboro Police Department at the number located in blue. Hi, Crime Watch lover. So, listen, after we're done with the pretext calls, I'm going to go over Dr. Dorothy Lewis. I have been waiting for far too long. I never got to do it with you. Hey, Tim. I'm from Long Island. I don't know if you didn't know that already from my accent. But we have a nice variety of people, even people who aren't even in this country. That's been on my mind all day. When T was having her emotional debut and Al softened, do you think it was legit? I think yes and no. Yes and no. I think Al, again, was desensitized to Leticia. I think this behavior with Leticia and theatrics was not unusual. And I think Al has more of an, I don't want to say inferior personality, but more of calm, mellow personality. And thank you so much, Science Sense, for the super chat. That's so kind, very generous, very appreciated. Thank you so much. And so, no, I don't think it was genuine. I think both can be true at the same time. Submissive. Thank you, Roro. Hi, Hilson House. I think both can be true at the same time. I think there was that small part of him that was trying to get through to his wife. But for the majority of it, no. But I think it wasn't, I think he knew how to handle Leticia because this was a common occurrence. We heard him even say it when he referenced the candle incident. And he's like, you've done that to me many times. I think he's referring to the manipulation, the reverse psychology, flipping the script. You're to blame. You're going to have to figure out how we're going to fix this. So I think he just knew what he was doing. But yeah, of course, do I think a small part of him had those emotions? Of course, it was his wife, you know? So this set of calls I'm playing from isn't on Allie's channel. It is on Bendy's. Again, for anybody who doesn't already know, both Allie and Bendy's links are in the description of every single live. You could find all of these pretext calls available without any commentary on their channels. I'll drop their links, but they're right in the description. I know that not everybody likes to watch it with commentary. That is totally fine. You can find them on both Alex Erickson's and the Ward case studies. So here we are, February 15th. This is a little under 2 weeks after she dumped Gannon's body for the last time in Florida. Hi, Homer. And she was doing very just awful Google searches at this point. Okay. Looking up all types of stuff. Yeah, AC. Yep. And Hi, Charlene. So here we go. February 15th, new day, new story, new narrative. You're so sweet, Megsy. Hey, Mandy girl. I guess this is the little like waiting portion where they're recording, waiting for the call. Now, this call wasn't played in its entirety at court, so there's parts that have never been heard prior to Allie and Bendy releasing it. Hello, my fellow Melissa. All the credit, Melissa, all the credit goes to Allie and Bendy. They do all the work. I just play it, you know. So as far as preparing it, I have not. This is all Allie and Bendy, and credit goes all to them.
There's no number to call around. I told her to call. I guess I can try
Thank you, Homer.
Hello.
Hey, Riley.
Hey.
But as you could hear, Al just said, I told her to call. He's talking to the FBI. They are in the room with Al. We heard yesterday, did you want a peanut butter sandwich from Grusing? And Al's like, yeah, I already ate mine. Okay. I think that's funny as hell. But what is it called? They are aware, and at times you hear them handing Al notes because they want him to push for certain things. And thank you so very much, Shy, for the gifted membership. Congratulations to our recipient. Please make sure to thank Shy if you received it. Let me do a thank you.
Why are you moving again?
Why do you think? I mean, it's like a week by week thing. I told you that.
You do what?
I'm like week by week in these hotels.
Why can't you live in the house?
I don't know. I can't even like go in without an escort at this point. So
Hey, Kimberly.
So how are you paying for hotels?
I just paid a little bit week by week, and Uncle Jeff paid for this past week. So I told you that already. That
Are you by yourself?
Yes.
Did you spend my?
Yes. Why? Who else would I be with?
I should have.
Al wants, Leticia wants to monitor who Al is with because, as you have heard prior, she is extremely jealous of Landon. She already accused Al and Landon of having sex since Gannon has been missing, and they have spent time together. It's just disgusting.
I've been with you, Albert.
You think I wasn't lonely on freaking Valentine's Day?
Look, I should be with you. I've been begging to be with you.
We can talk about that, but I want to talk about whatever you're talking about on this iCloud.
No, I got into my iCloud finally because I only had partial whatever, and I couldn't do a backup, and I finally got the backup done, and there was like a crap ton of messages came through on my phone, and then there was this text message that they should have saw on my phone because it came through on February 5th, and it's like basically almost like a retarded person or something, but it says the boy or money or no boy. And I tried to get help. I sent it to the tip line to see if they can.
So she got a message, money or no boy. Again, right? Don't use his name. Can't use his name.
text. I've been trying to call all morning to get help, but no one helps me.
Hey, I can't hear you.
I said no one helps me because I'm a bad person.
But
Can
what?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. But what? I mean, that's all it said. No money, no boy, or something like that.
I'm saying there's a bunch of those voicemails. Like I had 30-some voicemails, and a lot of them were bull crap and threats and stuff. So I hadn't went through all of them. And like literally all I saw was the first message that said that, and it freaked me out. And I had someone to look up the number to try to see where it was at, and it said it said that it originated from Washington. That it weren't one of those like fake things. It was an actual number from Washington. Like I had someone track the number where it was at now, and it went to Roy. It was right outside of Roy Elementary.
Where's that at?
Like I don't know if this is like people screwing with me. I don't know, but I was trying to reach out to you as soon as I seen it, so that they should have solved this on my phone. Because it was February 5th.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they're like laser focused on finding Gannon right now, and that's kind of the priority right now. I mean,
well, I understand that, but that was why I was saying that. That is about Gannon. Why are you trying to make it seem like I wasn't saying that?
I'm not trying to make it seem like nothing. I mean, I did you tell them about what we talked about yesterday about Quincy Brown and all that?
I sent it in, yes. Did that same thing that they keep posting online because no one would write me back on the numbers that you gave me.
Well, I guarantee you they're out looking for that dude now because he is freaking. You know how I get all worried about Mike and Landon and all that shit back home, and I looked him up and he's a freaking, oh my god, sex offender.
That's why
he's a bad dude too. And if he's got my son, and I'm freaking, you know how I was about Mike, and he had some criminal stuff, but this is a whole nother level. So I'm sure they're out looking for him now. So.
Did you give them the information? I did.
Yeah, you said you did. I mean.
Yeah, no, I did.
Right, you said you were talking to Bethel, right?
I sent a message to her, but she never wrote back. So I had that Kate somebody's number, the other lady that was with her that day, and so I sent it to her because I was like, between her and her, someone would read the messages. Okay,
yeah. I haven't got it. Mark hasn't reached out to me this morning, but I'm sure that I mean, based on this dude being as freaking horrible as he is, I'm sure they're out there looking for him. Dude, I mean,
that's why she chose Quincy Brown, and that's you guys, and that's why she specifically said, "Have you looked him up?" Yeah, she chose him for a reason. Duh. It's funny to Adams though.
You remember anything else about Quincy Brown other than I know you said you saw his ID? I mean, they had the bike or the SUV, right, with the bike rack.
Thanks, crumbs.
Anything close to an address at all that would help them?
Hey, Kathy.
Now that you have more.
I told you if you would let me come be with you and help, I will walk everybody through everything.
You see, I told you. Now this is when it really starts to push forward with her trying to get in the same room with Al. I told you guys she's trying to manipulate him sexually, emotionally, physically. If she could get into a room with him and get back home, so to speak, with him and lay in bed with him. But how is sharing your bed with this man going to help bring Gannon home?
But you're refusing that and not standing up for me to do that.
No,
she is right.
Actually, I am. I'm trying to get this relevant information that you're providing to them. So that is standing up for you.
Okay, taking up for me too. It's also you got to understand, Albert, and this is not me trying to take away from whatever. Unless I'm like protected completely, this is it's just a whole crazy thing you got to understand, Albert.
Hey, Meat Feet.
Well, help me understand.
I'm begging you to tell you that I begged you to come stay with you. I've been like, babe, let me just stay with you, spend the night, please.
You see, let me just stay with you. Let me just spend the night. Why do you think it was so important for Leticia to get into bed with him? That is where a woman does a lot of manipulating. I'm sorry, but it's true. She just needed, because I'm sure she's done it before in their marriage.
I will talk to you, please. Everything. I tried everything, and you just keep telling me no, and I hate you being lonely, and I hate all this because I'm not a bad person. I'm innocent. I agreed to even take a lie detector test for you.
But we all know how that lie detector test went, didn't we now? Lie detector, the way that Dr. Evil a lie detector test, okay? Sure. Oh, AC. Hold on. Wait. Going through a breast cancer journey, all good now, and a pending divorce, freedom. I want to say thank you for your coverage and our mutual hyperfixation with this case. I appreciate you, MJ. I'm so happy to hear that your journey with breast cancer is good now, but I hope it remains that way. You're so incredibly strong, and I'm just honored that you decide to spend your time here, and we're happy to have you here. So thank you so much, AC. And thank you, Fancy, for the gifted membership. Congratulations, whoever may have received it. You guys are the absolute best.
Well, that's not for me. I'm not going to give you a lie detector test. Well,
for you, it's not permissible in court because it's not. I said for you to believe me.
But who are you? Have you talked to them about this lie detector test, or you just told me about it?
No, I got recalled from big time attorneys. I got Jose Baez law firm willing to.
She's got.
Okay, what the?
Listen, I got the big boys. All right, I got fucking Baez. I got Jose. Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. Do you need me to pull up the 2 times Jose Baez went out and spoke publicly to say that he has absolutely no affiliation with this case or you? I could pull the screenshots up. I've shown them. Tisha, how you thought this was going to work?
Recalled from big time attorneys. I got Jose Baez law firm willing to come and meet me. That's how much they know this is screwed up. You know who the Baez law firm is?
You know I don't pay attention to that shit.
Do you know who they represented?
No, tell me.
A lot of big time names. And like People magazine, people are like pissed that that the way that things are going is not the direction to find things. And so if you don't want to be on my team to be like against them fucking everything,
hey, Yellow Lamont,
these people will put it out there.
What that?
And it ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it.
What are they gonna put out there?
What?
That you're gonna take a lie detector?
No. Yeah, I will for you. I would do it for you.
Well, let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's do it now. I mean, call the FBI or call whoever and tell them you're ready today. Hey.
I don't know who to call. You have all these contacts. Nobody will talk to me.
The only person I know. Listen, I sent you a number. I think. What was her name from the FBI? Amber, maybe. I sent you an email. You look back on your email. You got a contact, and she when she called me that one time, she reached out and said, anything you need, any way we can help, anything we can do to help find Gannon. And I think that would qualify as something that would help. Okay?
What would qualify?
What you're talking about is lie detector test.
That would help find Gannon. I love that. I've already told you.
If you're
sorry, but I love that you use the word fierce. And that's fucking awesome. And I'm so happy for you.
Listen. I know, but listen to me. Walk through this logically. You're smart now, okay?
Cucumbers.
If you're saying they're barking up the wrong tree, okay? And that wrong tree is you, and the lie detector test will get them off of that tree and on a different tree. Don't you think that will help?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll back to what we talked about yesterday. It'll show your innocence. It'll show you didn't do it. It'll show you don't even need immunity. Okay, you don't. I mean, it'll prove all those things.
Yeah, you still have to because lie detector tests are not.
Actually, hold on. Let me correct you right there, Al. I still need immunity. And I need it now. Immunity, Al. Hop on that.
permissible in court.
Okay, but I'm just trying to. You said you do that
All
for
the
me.
lie detector test does is prove
Don't
what a
encourage
person
her.
is saying to someone they're trying to prove it to. Like people go to Dr. Phil and do it, places like that.
Okay, all right.
They're not
Hey,
gonna use that as evidence.
Tisha, listen. I'm willing.
I would do it.
I'm willing to take.
Megsy. That's so generous. Thank you, Megsy. Congratulations to our 5 new members. You are no longer gray like Tisha's legs. Please thank Megsy if you were lucky enough to receive a membership. Thank you.
Lie detector test. You brought up. I mean, I'm willing to work with you or whatever. My peace of mind. But if you're gonna sit here and tell me it's not worthwhile, then why even talk about it?
I didn't say that. I said for you. I said I wanted to do it for you. You're focusing on doing it for someone else. I'm trying to tell you I want to do it for you.
It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about barking up the wrong tree.
You for Gannon.
Babe, if they're barking up the wrong tree, this will get them on the right tree. Okay.
Hi, Missouri Mama.
Okay. I will do it.
So you need to reach out to Amber, whatever her, and tell her whatever you're willing
Hi, honey.
to do or not do. Okay.
Hi, Kelly.
That's the only way I know to go about it. So it's for me and you, and I know that'll confirm it. Just tell me the truth right now.
Albert, you won't even help me get the freaking ID so I can go to a doctor's office, and you want me to just keep going over and over and over the same thing. Yeah,
Tisha, yes, I do, because...
Did you kick me off of TRICARE or something?
I can't kick you off of TRICARE. That only happens anyways. You're trying to spin this in a different direction. We're talking about...
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to go to the doctor. That's it.
You can go to the doctor any day of the week. I can't kick you off of TRICARE.
Please remember, she is pregnant. These sonogram appointments and prenatal care visits are very important. Okay?
I need an ID. They took all my stuff. I need an ID.
You need the sponsor's social security number, and I know you know my social, so don't even play me, Tisha.
Okay, but I can't go on base.
Okay.
Without the ID.
Well, if you got to go to the doctor that bad, go to the doctor somewhere and we'll pay the fee. Okay. That's. I'm not gonna say that's irrelevant, but we're focused on Gannon right now. Okay.
Okay, and we're trying to be with you to focus on Gannon. So I'm asking you,
and guess what? We are talking together right now.
Ooh, listen to her. So I'm asking you, can me and Harley come stay with you? She is not even in the state. She's not in Colorado. She already made her way to the Carolinas. Even if he said yes, she's not going to go all the way back. She's not going to risk going to Colorado. So again, another situation where what if he did say yes? What was she going to do? Thank you, Gravy K, for becoming a member. We're so happy to have you part of the channel. Thank you. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Carol.
So we are working together on this right now on the phone. Okay.
So can me and Harley come stay with you? And I will meet them to do this test and everything.
Listen. I need the truth first, and that's what I've said the whole time. Tell me the same. Listen, let's just stop. Okay? No, don't oh God me.
I just agreed to a lie detector test, and now it's still not good enough for you, Albert.
No, it is. It's perfect. That's what I want you to do, okay? Because there has been multiple stories, but tell me the story right now that you're going to tell on the lie detector test. That's what I want.
You don't tell stories on a lie detector
I know. Okay. Do you want me to put you through that and ask you questions? I'll do it. Okay. Is the bike accident a true story? Did he fall and bust his head, or was his head already bleeding before you got there? Which one is it?
Head already bleeding.
I'm just asking. Was the bike accident true?
Why would his head already be bleeding?
I don't know, because I've fallen off my bike 100 times and didn't bust my head bad enough to go to the 911, right? Okay. I'm just trying to sort through this. Is the bike accident true?
Albert, I did not hurt you.
I didn't ask you that.
That's not what he asked.
Is the bike accident true? It's yes or no. This is lie detector test right now. Yes or no?
Somebody has Gannon, Albert. I need protection to help you.
I understand that. Please. And I'm trying to help you right now.
He will beat me. He will abuse me. He will hurt me. And I keep telling you this, and you're not.
He will beat me. He will abuse me. He will hurt me. Me. Yet what would this mysterious man be doing to Gannon all this time?
Not catching the hit.
Is the bike accident true? That's where we're starting.
Are you going to protect me from him?
We're good. Yes, you're gonna. If once you call Amber, you're gonna get the protection you need. I don't have a gun. I don't have a badge. Amber does, and she's the one that's gonna protect you.
But you are my husband. Why
I am,
we can't
and,
be family?
as your husband, you need to respect that I'm trying to give you the best guidance I have, okay, and get you to the protection you're asking for. If you call Amber, she'll get somebody with you wherever you're at to protect you, okay?
No, Chessie.
But why aren't you willing to do that?
How am I going to protect you against people trying to beat you and kill
I'm asking you
you?
to come live with you because you are my husband and you're supposed to provide for us a place to stay.
Right, and I've done that from day one, so you're not going to question my ability to protect or provide you. So listen, hey, back up. You said you wanted to do something for me.
Just tell me yes or no, Albert.
No.
Then me and Holly come stay with you.
I'm not answering any questions right now because you told me that you do something for me, and that's answer some yes and no questions, basically a lie detector.
I said I want to be with you. I didn't say like you're going to put me on. We can talk about this in person. Why does it have to be over phone so you can like record people and shit?
So now I'm recording you. What you've done to me for 5 years is what I'm doing to you. That's projection, Tisha, and I'm not putting up with that. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So yesterday when we heard him say, as he referred to the candle incident, he said, "You've been doing that to me for 5 years. Watching you do that to Gannon was heartbreaking." Now we just got a little bit more insight. Recording him. The way that she recorded Gannon and flipped the script onto him. Now we have a little bit more insight that during their not farts. It's been a long day. During their fights, Leticia would clearly record Al, right? And probably claim he just got done hitting me. She's that type of chick. I know, Megsy. I know.
Okay. All right.
Did you record me yesterday?
No, why would I record you? I haven't recorded anything. What are you talking about?
Did you have somebody sitting with you coaching you what to say?
No, I don't need a coach. I've done this for a living for 11 years, Tisha.
I said I want to talk to you in person.
All right, go. Guess what? Your freaking sister's calling me. Tell her to leave me alone.
Who? What sister?
Amy, whatever her name is.
Don't even talk to any of them. She shouldn't be calling you. Don't even talk to them.
Well, I've been getting calls and texts from all your people, and I'm sick of it.
Interesting.
Listen, you know what? If meeting is what it takes to get to the truth, I'll meet with you. But you need to answer some questions first. That is your way of proving to me that a meeting is worthwhile. Okay?
Okay.
Number one, I got 3 or 4 questions. Okay? Number one, is the bike accident true?
No.
No.
Oh my God. Dude, you have to remember, we went through hours of the 14th calls. And after it blew up, she texted him and she said, "Please give me one more chance." And then he did. And I'm telling you the full truth, nothing but the truth this time. Everything else, but listen, this is the truth. And now we're on the next day. Was the bike accident true? No. Well, what's going to be the story today, you ask? Let's fucking find out. It's torture what she did.
Okay. Number one, is the bike accident true?
No.
No.
You guys, there's three Amy's in this case connected to Leticia. Amy Lang, She came around after Leticia was incarcerated. Amy Bolton, we hear a lot of calls with Amy Bolton, close friend. Amy Lowry, sister. 3 Amy's.
Number 1, is the bike accident true?
No.
No. Is Quincy Brown true?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what happened? Okay, that's my next question. What happened to get Gannon to Quincy Brown? How did Quincy Brown get my son?
However, it doesn't matter how many times I tell you, you're still going to call me a liar.
No,
You're not going to take
that's
my side.
not true
You're not
now.
gonna help me.
That's not true. I've given you every opportunity to tell the truth, just like I'm doing now. Okay. I haven't called you a liar. I've said some pieces of the story have been not true. Okay. I'm not sitting here calling you names. I'm not putting you down. I'm asking for truth. Okay. You said the bike accident is not true now. Fair enough. We're done with that. Okay. What happened?
We weren't going to get you a bike, though. That was she.
Okay. So you were going to get me a bike.
God.
Fine. Okay. Let's get past the bike. If
God, she can't have just let it be true. I'll drop it, Tracy. I'll have Nightbot drop it. You're so sweet. Thank you. She can't just leave it as it is, right? Now it's gonna be, oh, well, we were going to get you a bike. See, I was being a good wife for Valentine's Day. I was really going to get you a bike. No, she wasn't.
Bike, though. That was she.
Okay, so you were going to get me a bike. Fine. Okay, let's get past the bike. If the bike has nothing to do with anything, then let's just forget about the bike and the trip.
Albert, I was trying to be a cool mom, okay?
Oh.
Okay.
Anna wanted to hang out with some friends, and I was just.
Oh, God. Now we're going with the narrative that I'm going to put this on Gannon. I'm a cool mom. Okay. What is this, Mean Girls? Seriously, Leticia?
With anything, then let's just forget about the bike and the trip.
Albert, I was trying to be a cool mom, okay?
Okay.
Anna wanted to hang out with some friends, and I was just trying to be cool because I'm never looked at as being cool. So I told Anna, hey, you can have a sleepover, whatever, yada, yada, yada. That was supposed to happen on Saturday or something. He did have this friend that had a car, and I told him, your daddy said no. I told him that on Sunday or whatever day it was. But prior to that, he'd already said something to me about this, and I tried to talk him through the situation. So the plan was he was going to have a sleepover. We split both the beds together, yada, 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 yada. That was just supposed to be the plan. I was just trying to be a cool mom. I just wanted to be accepted by Gannon for him to be like, wow, yeah, she's always kind of strict on us, but maybe she let me do a little bit that I shouldn't probably be doing. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, but okay.
And then it went downhill from there. I'm telling you, like I didn't do anything to Gannon.
Okay, so
I'm tired of all these people. Listen to me.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.
I'm tired of all these people putting all this stupid stuff about blood and all this bullcrap. If there's any blood in the house, it's because of Gannon.
Wow.
Gannon bleeds all the time.
Okay.
There's no massacre occurred in our home. It's not what people are putting in their head. There's nothing like that. Okay? It's nothing. I'm sick of hearing people say, well, if he hurt his foot, he couldn't be walking. Oh my God. It was just blood from his foot. That's it. There was no, like, he hit his head or bull crap like that. I'm tired of all these conspiracy theories, and now it's in your head that you think that I've done something to Gannon in our house because that's what you said yesterday. That is not true. There's blood there's just simply from what happened to his foot. And yes, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned.
Okay.
I've already admitted that to you. Wasn't that bad? Did it have blood? Yes. And from where the candle was.
But
I did everything I could. So if you're asking about that part of it, you see, what y'all are doing is trying to take two different things. You're trying to think that just because I didn't abuse Gannon emotionally in the video or nothing, The whole point of that was he was so upset. It wasn't about, it was meaning I was going to replace the items for him. It was trying to be, okay, don't worry about it. It's a secret. I'm not going to say anything.
As you
I was
recorded it?
trying to be cool. Okay? Maybe if I let my guard down for trying to be cool, I let him stay up 30 minutes late that night, trying to be cool. Just trying to be like, we'll start working on, hey, you stand up 30 minutes later than Lena. So any of that you got from some mind that people were trying to say I was abusing him or some video shit, it was not. Jenna was upset because I was sitting there holding him, and then everybody saying something about whatever. I assessed the situation. It wasn't a lot of tons and tons of blood. We got it up. It was on his wall a little bit. I mean, it was not even a lot.
So you cleaned his wall up?
Oh, he did.
Oh, okay.
When there was blood on the thing, we cleaned up the stuff. It was nothing. It was from his arms and his foot. That's all. From helping me outside. There was nobody's head getting hit. I'm sick of hearing all these stories. Cannon's head was hit. He was doing this. No, Albert. If he would have been in that situation, I get on the phone and I call 911. I'm not stupid. Do you think I'd much rather be sitting here with someone saying that I was being irresponsible or whatever than someone accusing me of hurting their child? Do you think that? Especially the way I panic at the sight of blood. Yes, I freaked out. I'm like, oh my God, stop peeling it. He peeled it and peeled it and peeled it. And if I yell at him for peeling it, it's going to look like I'm mad at him. You don't understand.
Okay.
I told everybody the true story, but what they're doing is they're coming in there and trying to say, just because some lady who thinks she's hot shit that's been talking to you, apparently, she posts online all this bullshit.
Who? What lady?
Wow. How did that shift like that? I told you guys and I showed you guys Leticia was most active in the social media groups at this point, right here, right during these calls. And she was more caught up with people who were saying that they were hitting up Al and shit like that than she was Gannon.
Lady.
I don't know, trivia, somebody.
Who?
She's fucking stupid.
I haven't talked to nobody.
Okay, well, she's online saying she's talking to you and Landon, and you and Landon was saying there was blood all over Ganda's room. And there was blood everywhere in the house. Blood on the stairs.
Who is this now?
That is not true. If it was anything, it was from the foot. And I stepped in and on the carpet when I freaking took the carpet up that we walk outside on.
Boom. Another self-incriminating statement. I stepped on the blood. What did they find, guys? Other than his blood tracked all over the house, her sneakers with his blood on the bottom of them.
But nobody cares that that's how it happened. That's where blood came from. It was not puddles. If we cleaned it up and smeared it, sorry.
What freaking lady are you talking about?
The beds were already pushed together because I already told Gannon he could have a sleepover.
The beds were pushed together.
I had pushed them together because I had told him on Sunday.
Let me pause that real quick. Another self-incriminating statement, because what they did notice is Gannon's bed, aside from the fact that the wrong blanket and sheets were on it, it was slightly pushed away from the wall. And they asked Al, was his bed normally like that? He said no. So now she's saying because Gannon had 2 beds in his room, okay? So she's saying, hi, Jennifer Hiney Hole. Now she's saying she had pushed the 2 beds together for this sleepover with this anonymous kid because she's paying attention to what everyone is saying in the groups.
Sunday, he could have a sleepover. I didn't know that his stomach was going to go start hurting. So I had already said he was doing his box.
But who was the sleepover with? Was it Braden?
He just asked me, could he have a sleepover, even though it was a school night? After
Who was it with?
we were on the hike. And the reason I said yes is we were sitting there talking about the whole COVID thing.
Oh my God. It's such a simple, direct question. Who was the sleepover with? Was it Braden? And now here she goes on this long tangent. Leticia, you had an entire night to go sleep on it and to think about what your next story was going to be. And you didn't think ahead of needing to actually be able to identify this child that you said was going to have a sleepover. Tisha.
All we had was sisters. And I said yes, just because I felt so bad. Because here we are both in an emotional moment. I'm upset about Kobe. He's upset about him having girls, yada, yada, yada. I agree. Sorry. I usually don't agree to things. I was trying to be like, okay, maybe this is a good chance, but maybe bend the rules just a little bit. So, yes, I said, Gannon, you can have sleepover. Gannon pushed his beds together. Why, yada, yada, yada. I don't know what happened, why he didn't go ask about sleepover. I don't know what happened wherever. I don't know. He didn't ever come say such and such, didn't say whatever. I just know his stomach was hurting. So I assumed he didn't want to be having a sleepover with the boy, whoever the boy was.
But why?
He did tell me that one of them had a car.
Why? So you were going to let it, let me back up.
I was going to let the boy, but he said his brother had a car.
Right. Okay, fine. But he's never pushed the beds together for a sleepover before. Where did that come from?
What do you mean? I do.
No, usually we
did push the beds together. Because Albert, we pushed the beds together because he had all the things lined up around the room in little cardboard box things. They were all lined up around the room, and we pushed the beds together. That was it.
Do you think two 11-year-old boys, when they have a slumber party, are going to push these two twin-sized beds that happen to already be in a room? How perfect. But together to make one big bed to sleep on top of each other? Does that make sense to you?
No, I mean, me pushing a bed together is not a crime.
I'm not saying it was. It's just weird because to my knowledge, he's never done that.
I guess he was going to build a fort. I don't know.
Okay.
That was just for Sunday. They got pushed back. I mean, there's nothing.
Okay. All right.
So that is the only
A sleepover on a school night, no less.
reason. That is the only reason when they got pushed back that he would have had back to normal.
Welcome, Kelly.
That he would have peeled his arms after it happened on Sunday.
So
why don't you get whoever your friend is, a neighbor that knows all this bullshit, to give you the video footage of us running out when the daggone fire was going on, and you will see. Oh, was I being whatever? Was I fussing? Was I doing anything but being loving to children?
right.
Or ask Lena how I told everybody, oh, it's okay with yelling at anybody. Nobody was angry with anybody. Nobody was hurting anybody. Nobody was doing anything wrong.
But
I wasn't even mad. I was scared.
But back up to something you said that that really struck me, Tisha. You said it went downhill. How? What do you mean? How did it go downhill? And then how did this Quincy Brown freaking dude get involved?
I already told you the story about Quincy.
Right.
I already told you.
But tell me the part about how did it go downhill? That's what I need to know. You said it went downhill fast and it got out of control, and maybe you freaked out, whatever. But
I never said anything about getting out of control. Now you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that.
Okay, you said it went downhill, Tisha.
I said it went downhill, meaning Gannon was supposed to have a sleepover. His stomach started hurting. That's why we didn't get to have a sleepover. That's what it means. It means that it didn't happen.
Okay.
It went downhill, meaning
I got you.
he stayed up late.
All right, so listen.
I mean, do you see how when I talk to you, do you see put me as if I'm some criminal.
Dude, she is getting mad at him. Meanwhile, this is starting a whole nother day, a whole nother call, a whole nother narrative. And she is legit getting mad at him. Like, how dare you ask a question? I already told you what happened with Quincy Brown. Yet you already told me 8 different versions that you said are a lie. I need to know now, how did it happen in this story? Like, what? And she gets mad.
No,
You see how
no.
you just talk to me?
I haven't criminalized you at all. I'm asking you
I don't know, Roro.
questions. That's what you wanted me to do.
Okay, but
And I'm
you just,
asking you
I mean, you
questions.
even said, why would Beth be here? I mean, really? Come on, Albert. That is nothing to me. And gosh, you know, how many times have you left out of town and my wife just took care of everything? That's not you doing that. That's not you.
I'm sorry. And again, I know I'm old, a little bit more of an old school kind of woman, but the man goes out of town for work. You don't work. You would be home with the kids taking care of them. You don't get a pat on your back. Do you pat Al on his back every day that he goes out and brings home the paycheck? No. Why do you think you're entitled to a pat on the back for raising your children? Taking care of the house, bringing them to and from sporting events. That is a given.
You take my side. It's you picking up on.
Hey, I can't hear you.
Put in the box. I said, you're saying something about us putting beds together when the child was building the box because you thought this is a box for his son. It's a problem if I get involved, and if it's a problem if I do it the wrong way.
No,
I do it the right way.
I'm just trying to
You
figure out.
critique me on everything.
Tisha, babe, listen, okay? I'm worried to death about Gannon's safety, where he's at, all these things. I mean, yesterday, what you told me the bike story is not true now, okay? But you also said he had a.
Because you know how I feel. You want me to be honest with you? You know how I feel. I feel like if I just tell you something like that, it's what you want to hear.
What?
That's honestly how you make me feel. You make me feel if I just tell you there's some truck. Because I even sit there and listen to you go, okay, there was an accident. Okay, this is what someone's coached you to say, or you're doing that because that is not Albert.
No.
That's not the person
Yes,
I married.
actually, yes, it is.
You know
As a recruiter, I did the same shit for 11 years, having to dig into people's past and everything, okay?
Okay.
And to get the truth.
You know,
And you
no matter
said,
what I told you.
all right, listen, you told me, you keep telling me what I just want to hear. I just want to hear the truth, Tisha, okay? All right, hold on.
Like, listen to her flip it around. And, well, I told you that story because you made me feel like I had to tell you an accident happened. That's a true narcissist, man. That even when you are bold-faced lying, somehow you flip it to where it's the other person's fault that caused you to lie.
Yesterday, listen, yesterday, and we passed this point, but you said there was a bike accident with a head injury. So is it just the bike accident that's not true? Or is it the head injury also that's not true?
There's no head injury or bike accident. I just told you, I felt like you wanted me to say something to you.
Okay, so now, what did freaking Quincy Brown do with Gannon?
Can I ask you something? Do you think first of all, I want you to put this in perspective.
Okay.
Do you think I even know my way around Colorado, first off?
Yeah, we've been here a year now. You go all over the place.
Okay, Colorado Springs, right?
You've been,
areas
yes.
I know how to go to.
And we've been all over up there around the outlets, and we've been up there to Denver a bunch. Yes, I think you know a little bit about Colorado, so don't play me on that, Tisha.
Right. I wasn't even going there. Do you see how I said that just to see you jump at me? Do you see how I said that?
Well, good. You got me. You got me jumping, all right? My son's out there missing with Quincy Brown. You got me jumping. You win, all right? What's your next question?
Can you listen to me?
Yeah, sure.
All right. The point is, how many days has it been? I have not. There is nowhere that I could take in
Jennifer,
that he would just be gone that many days. You have to put that in your brain.
Oh, it is in my brain. It's in my brain that he's gone and there's nowhere he could be safely, okay, because he's with this Quincy Brown guy who's a freaking sex offender, jumping bail, whatever you want to labeling.
Bell.
No, whatever. I don't know. I don't.
Indeed.
You know, I don't know all that shit. Okay, he's just a bad dude, and my son's with him.
And I told you this.
Okay.
I
All right.
told you what happened.
Okay.
I told you when we came home. I already told you all this. But when I told
So you are sitting here and saying, I already told you all this, while openly admitting that every version up until this point is a lie. So you want him to pick and choose which portions were the truth. How is he supposed to do that? And then she gets genuinely angry with him if he dare ask a question for clarification.
told you the truth, this is what you did. You said to me, hey, that's not how it happened.
But you told me the truth. You told me 4 different versions of the truth, Tisha. That's where the problem is, okay? I want to believe you.
I don't remember all the details, and you're asking me 3 weeks later, detail for detail.
But yes, absolutely.
I'm telling you.
In your own words, now that you've slept on it, now that you've recovered a little bit, you're starting to remember more and more and more. So what I want to know,
I know, and I've given you everything I remember.
Okay, the detail I want to know is what did Quincy Brown do with Gannon? That's the detail I want to know. That's the question.
I don't know where he took him. I don't know where they went. Don't you think for a second if I knew that, Albert, I would tell you.
Where did he take him from? That's a starting point. Where were you at when he took him?
From our home.
Okay, so yesterday it was a bike accident
I already told you the bike accident. You already talked about.
Fine, but I'm saying yesterday he was taken from Douglas County. Today he's taken from El Paso County at 6627.
I told you about my home to begin with.
No, Jim John Doe, no. I told you on story 1, 3, and 7, he was taken from the house. Why are you looking at story number 9, 11, and 3? No, Jim John Doe, no. Could you ever imagine? Ever?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
Right, but then you changed it, then you brought it back, then you changed it, brought it back.
I told you that I said that to you because you just want me to say whatever they got you thinking.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking, okay? These freaking police have not told me a damn thing other than my son is missing and that they're supposedly looking for him. You're the only one telling me anything about the situation.
Albert,
Yes.
I told you I couldn't get to it done. I couldn't do anything. You talk about how you have to live with that. Do you know how I have to sit here and be like, oh my God.
Reverse psychology, manipulation. Whenever he asks her, she flips it back to him. Do you know what it's like for me? Do you really think I would do something like this? Do you know how much guilt I have for not being able? I couldn't get to a gun. Very direct question, the most indirect form of an answer, if that's loosely by saying an answer, because it's not an answer. Hi, Tina. My head's just, oof.
Like, what could I have done to protect him better? Because Albert's going to turn it and say that I'm a horrible person. You think I want to lose my entire life because I couldn't protect someone 100%?
Well, do you know if Gannon is alive, or was he alive when he took him? Was he hurt?
I don't know. I was out of it. Do you not understand this?
So you were out. So you blacked out, right? And he took him while you were blacked out.
No, I just said I was in and out of it from trouble. I hit my head. I'm in and out of it.
Is that not what he just see again? This is the part with Tisha that's mind blowing. He just repeated back what you said, and then she's like, "No, I can't tell you if he was alive or dead because I was in and out. I don't remember." So Al says, "So you were blacked out, so you can't answer me." No, I didn't. God damn it. I didn't say I was blacked out. I said I was in and out of it and I can't remember. What? What? We see this with Tisha all the time, even down to the day of her arrest with Grusing. She would put something forward, he would repeat it back to her, and she would be like, no. And that's because she did not know what story to go with. So she did not want to say yes definitively to anything. Same way, she didn't know if she was pleading guilty, not guilty by reason of insanity. Someone else did it. I'm going crazy. She didn't know what the hell she was doing. Hi, Vicky. That's what I say every time, Deets. You know, besides my fascination with the case, why I like to bring attention and awareness to Leticia is I have seen too many Leticias today. So many chicks who have such similar and common personality traits with Leticia. And I say, before the murder, Al became very desensitized to Leticia. That is why when you're living in this type of environment, the first time, and I use the example of somebody who threatens self-harm. I'll start this out with saying, always take someone seriously. Don't risk it. But the first time, let's say you go to break up with someone, right? And they say, I'm going to kill myself. You freak out. You jump up. You do everything. You go above and beyond, right? It scares the shit out of you. Then they say it a second time. The next fight. You jump up, you freak out, but you're like, hey, you know, like, what the fuck? Third time, fourth time, fifth time. Until you realize that, oh, every time we get into a really bad fight and we're about to break up, you threaten self-harm. And the person becomes desensitized to it, where when you make that threat, I don't take it as seriously anymore because you've said that numerous times before. That is what I think happened. And again, let me reiterate, if anyone ever threatens self-harm, always take them seriously. That is what I think happened with Leticia. All of the red flags we see now, looking back, Al became desensitized to them because she did it so many times before. Thank you, Chessie. That means a lot. Seriously. Thank you. What I don't want is someone else to be desensitized to it. If you are in a relationship, it doesn't matter if it's a spouse or any type of relationship where somebody you're having a relationship with is doing this type of stuff, get the fuck out. Get out. Do not get to the point where it becomes your normal and you don't take it serious anymore, because I guarantee Al didn't take it serious anymore. I never believed that he ever thought this would happen, but that's the problem, right? And I see too many toxic chicks that remind me of Leticia.
Okay. I told you, he put my arms to tied up. You would not listen to me on that. You know what you should have done? That's my husband. You should have said, oh my God, this fucker not only hurt my wife, took my son.
Okay, so
this is what you should be saying.
I'm trying to believe you, okay, but that when I got home Tuesday, you had no sign of anything, no marks on your head, no marks on your arms.
Oh, that's a lie. You want to know why? Because it's all on social media where I have Band-Aids on my hand and where my arms on it. That's a fucking lie.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I ain't seen
on social media.
Okay,
well, social media, why? All kinds of everything.
Well, it's on social media. It's on social media that you killed him. So you want me to believe everything I hear on social media?
No.
Bow, bow, bow. Sorry, I have to make my own sound effects. I should really get a soundboard. But, you know, the bow, bow, bow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. In one breath, Leticia, you're freaking out about what's on social media and Al believing it. Yet in the next breath, you're saying, well, it's all over social media. Yeah, Miss Ma'am, the marks you had on your hands were from the murder. And you had a burn near your elbow on your left arm.
Because you're Albert, why in the world would you think that?
I'm not thinking that. You just told me to believe social media. Social media says you're a killer.
It's on there, meaning they saw it.
Okay, so
They saw a picture of me. That's all I meant. They just get a picture of me doing it.
social
Killing
media.
me. I didn't kill anyone.
Social media says you're a killer and that Landon's the hero. Do you want me to believe that?
Well, if you believe that, you're dumb. Want to know why? Because you know better than that.
Okay, well, I mean,
you're treating her like she's a hero.
Wow.
Exactly what you're doing. Instead of being with your wife, you've been with your ex-wife.
No, I haven't been with nobody. I told you, I've been with my family.
That's how this is supposed to be.
You can attack me all you want to, okay, but it really doesn't matter.
Attack you.
Yes, that's an attack.
You have no business. You should be with your wife.
Okay, well, what's with all this crap you're saying?
You should be with your wife. A wife would never. Let's even put aside the murder, okay? Right? The biggest issue here. But the way you disrespect your man, your Peyton Marie account, slandering and making everyone believe Al was involved, the mother of his children were involved in Gavin's disappearance at this time, the way you complain about wrapping Christmas presents for the kid, you are not a wife, and you are an insult to women, real women out here.
You have no business. You should be with your wife.
Okay, well, what's with all this crap you're sending her now? You're telling the world how much of a piece of shit she is, but now you're trying to
send her anything. My shit has been hacked. I don't believe nothing unless it's my daggone Yahoo. People have created a fake profile under my name. They screened them, the profiles, everything. People are the only thing I have secured is because I contacted Yahoo. It's my Yahoo account.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can listen to anything from anything else.
Okay, fine, but you sent her a message that said the same thing you tried to say to me initially about this ransom and these phone calls from DC. So yes, I do believe that you sent her that. That's what you told me.
From DC?
That's what you told me.
Washington?
That's what you told me.
Oh. You know why that done that? That's because she sent it from a stupid messenger thing, and when I switched out to do my phone thing, I was trying to write back I was like, I'm going to send Landon this too. I was going to copy both of y'all in it because I couldn't get you. And then I hit draft. So if it went through, then I didn't talk to her other than the one thing.
No, you or Landon didn't send anything from DC. You said that the messages came from a DC number or something. That's what you said.
Washington, like Washington, Seattle.
Oh, Washington, Seattle. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I did tell you that. I said Washington. I said Roy Elementary.
Okay.
That's where we traced the phone. But I haven't said another word to her. You read the emails I sent her when she wrote me. I told her, fuck her. She ain't done a goddamn thing for those kids. Don't be fucking playing hero. Read them. All right. She was sitting right beside her.
They went to Texas. I ain't reading shit. I just saw what
the way she spoke about Landon. Thank you, honey, for 8 months of support. Thank you. These calls are easier with the MJ community. Thank you so much, honey. I forgot what I was going to say, but it'll come back to me.
Forwarded me. She forwarded me something about ransom.
She wrote you. You wrote me that night. As soon as I said something to you about her saying bingo, you had me sitting right beside her. You had to tell her that.
Wait, whoa. No. You talking about when she replied to you after that one email you sent when you said fuck her? No, I'm going to tell you what happened. No, she didn't. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. Oh, yeah,
Artemis Prime. Leticia started this day's phone call off with, the whole bike accident and everything I said yesterday was a lie. I can't recall specifics. That's it. Basically, that's it.
I was sitting there in the room. They had another hotel room. It was that time of night when Lena was going to bed, and every night I put Lena to bed, and the email came through, and she read it, and that's when she messaged you back, and that's the absolute truth. And you can question it all you want to, but that's what happened. I don't show them shit. Okay.
Thank you, Dog Mom. I so appreciate you in this chat. I'm a better person for having known this family. We are all better to have you here with us, Dog Mom. Thank you so much.
Because
I defended you and I defended myself and said you ain't done a motherfucking thing. Don't be coming up to my house. You shouldn't be here. Did she tell you I said all that?
Listen, I don't get into nothing she's saying. Then that's the God's honest truth. She's freaking out every single day, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm glad they went to Texas. Okay?
Yeah.
Because it drives me, between her and Veronica, it drives me freaking nuts.
But why do you have to be around them?
I'm not around them. Okay? We're looking for our son. We have a shared child in
but
common.
It's going to put a lot of stress on you if you are listening to them drive you nuts.
And guess what? You know me well enough to know that I'm going to get myself out of stressful situations that are not productive, and you know that.
I know that. So is this why you don't want me and Harley to be with you?
Wow.
I never said
we
that.
have to just keep doing that?
I never said that.
I've agreed to do everything I've asked you, told you, whatever. I've agreed to testify. Okay? I've agreed to help find him. I've agreed to do everything.
Amanda.
I'm tired of being portrayed as the killer of a child that I love. If you want to know something, I have a better relationship with Gannon than I even do Lena.
Ooh, here we go again. Here we go again. And this is the issue I had when Kit was on Allie's the other night and said she believed Leticia loved Lena. No. And I'm sorry, respectfully, no. She did not. But Leticia uses this as her evidence that she did not hurt Gannon because she actually loved Gannon more than she loved Lena.
There are so much alike. This is why it's killing me. It's killing me because it's all portrayed wrong.
Okay, so let's pump the brakes here. Okay, I'm seriously, let's pump the brakes. If you give me the truth, and I hate to say it like this, but the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and you just lay it on the line for me, no matter what the truth is. Okay, the absolute truth. I don't want no more Quincy lying on the road, Quincy bike accident, Quincy hiding in the house, okay? Quincy's secret messages, ransom. I don't want no more of that, okay? This is driving me freaking nuts, okay? I just want the truth, and then hey, listen to me first.
And please remember what I said to you guys yesterday. He has to accept that every horrible version, every horrific scenario that Leticia is handing over to him is a lie. Yet, every fucking single story, despite how horrific it is, has to be better than the truth. So he had to come with the terms, her being, sexually assaulted and Gannon attacking the guy and being taken off. Horrible story. Horrible version. Still better than the truth. Gannon riding down the bicycle and having a horrific accident with his head bleeding. Horrible. Horrible version for Gannon. Still better than the truth. All these versions she gave, he had to accept. What the hell is the truth? If she's willing to hand over all of these horrible stories, how bad is the actual truth?
Second, I want the truth right now, and then I'll be willing to meet you.
Meet me? Meet me. Like, just meet. That's all I get is meet you.
Listen.
Hello?
Listen, I'm sitting right here. I'm trying to work with you. Okay, that's a start. Okay, that's a start. I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday.
I want my family.
I told you yesterday. The biggest thing in between us right now is the truth, and we have a big gap between us and the truth right now. Okay. All right. I'm not promising you.
Don't have this plan of being me.
I'm not promising you anything. Okay. I want the truth, and I will promise you. I promise you a meeting. Yes, you're my wife, okay? I'm not promising you anything today other than a meeting.
I know, Chessie, I know.
You give me the truth, you get your meeting, you get your face-to-face, you get to see me. All this wonderful things you send me on email about how much you want me.
I want to be with you.
Okay, you get to meet with me today. Do. That's what you get. You left, and I'm offering you a meeting.
What is it? Just a meeting?
Not yet.
I left, or I was taken away.
No, you left.
Miss Ma'am, you left. And before you left, you gave the Spencer Wilson interview right in front of the house with the moving trucks with your back turned and saying that you can't wait for Gannon to come home so you all could give me a sincere apology. You left. You weren't digging. This isn't some Liam Neeson fucking movie, Miss Ma'am.
You can't hold that against me about me. No. You brought your ex-wife to our home, and that was wrong.
I didn't bring nobody. She got her ass on a plane and came, and the messages show that you told her that you would support her when she got here. So we're not playing this game. She is irrelevant in this conversation.
I said, I need to ask Albert, and then what did I do? I got on the phone with you, and I said, I don't agree with this.
Okay, fine. You know what? My son's missing. I don't care about stupid, petty. You think I'm hooking up with her. It's about Gannon. So you give me the truth, and I'll meet.
It's not about hooking up with her. It's about you. You should.
But that's all you said.
Veronica is Landon's aunt. So Gannon's mom's aunt.
Pump
you
the brakes.
should never be on TV hugging your ex-wife.
Actually, I should, because she's the mother of my son, and I'm not playing this game with you. Okay? Do you want to meet? Do you want to meet or not?
You should. Do you want to know what?
Do you want to meet or not?
Do you want to know something? You should. Well, then guess what? This wife of yours has done everything that sorry ass motherfucking mother hasn't done. Okay?
I'm not arguing with you about that. I'm not arguing anything.
Do you think I got a hug from you?
You got plenty of hugs. You got plenty of hugs until you decided to bounce and come and get your shit and bounce.
Anything? I asked for Valentine's Day. I said, hey, let us come stay. Do you think you gave me anything?
We went through the Valentine's Day and how he spent Valentine's Day, and you gave him nothing but horror and lies about his son. But you want a hug? Go shower.
But you can give her conversations every day. You can talk to her every day.
Listen, you've been begging me. Listen.
On you, did all this shit to the kids.
Let me tell you something.
God,
listen.
How dare you?
You're not making you're not making yourself believable to me. You offered the truth, okay? You offered lie detector test. I don't even believe you're anywhere close to here. That's why you're dodging this meeting.
And she's not, and Al knows that. Leticia doesn't know. Al knows that. She has already traveled state to state to state, disposed Gannon in the final place he would be prior to being found, divine intervention, and she's in Myrtle Beach.
Okay, that's the God's honest. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're dodging this shit.
Could I come to your hotel? You won't even tell me where you're staying.
Well, I asked you the same question, and you won't even tell me where. You tell me.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, you said the North End.
This place I was staying.
You said the North End. Bullshit.
No, I didn't.
Bullshit.
Stay America. Yes, I did.
Bullshit.
I did write that back to you. Go look at your email.
I know, and it's bullshit. You don't think I didn't drive around there just like I drove around looking for other shit?
I drive around there. I don't have a car. How the fuck were you going to find me?
Screenshot me a receipt right now. Send me the receipt from your email because I know you got it because you always get them. Okay, so don't play me, homie. All right, send me the shit and then I'll believe you.
Do you think for a second that I pay for this?
What? Wait, what? So, Tisha, you can't screenshot a receipt and show because you think I pay for this? Yet, on the last call, you admitted to taking $2,000 out of Al's account just 2 weeks ago because you need to pay for the hotels. Homie? The hotel she's allegedly currently staying at. Al knows she's not in Colorado. She's claiming she is. So he's like, screenshot the receipt. Show me where you're staying. She won't.
Do you think that?
All right, fine.
There might be a bunch of people,
Back up. You give me the truth, and I'll drive to freaking Extended Stay America right now. Give me the truth.
I gave you the truth. I walked you through what happened.
No, you walked me through 27 versions of a fake bullshit lie, okay? All right, tell me the truth right now.
So now you want the truth and you just told me it was a lie.
No.
You're not trying to be on my side.
I am. I'm trying to meet you.
You literally just told me it was a fake bullshit of a lie. You just told me none of it was true.
Tisha, I got to ask you every day.
You just told me that.
I got to ask you every day, like yesterday was the bike accident. That was the first time I heard that one after 3 weeks. Okay, now today I call you back, willing to work with you for lie detector test, and that's a bullshit story. Okay?
I already said I would do a lie detector test. I already told you I would do a lie detector test.
That's completely irrelevant. What's relevant is the truth. You get me at Extended Stay America. Listen, you get me at Extended Stay America. You can do whatever you want to with me, okay? I just want.
We will see you in 30 minutes, Miss Allie. And thank you, Pesa, for being a member for a quarter of a year. Tisha is a daft cow. Amen. 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 Amen.
Truth, and that's what you get.
With you, okay? Like, yeah, like you're really gonna let that happen.
Listen, you give me the truth that we find my son.
If you wanted me, you would not be apart from me.
Tisha, watch your interview. You said you left because of Landon. You said that, not me. I didn't say Tisha leave. I said everybody come together, be a team. Let's find Gannon. That's what I said, and that's what I've said from day one. And you bounced on me.
I left from the house because you had her there in our home.
It sure did. And I'll tell every judge jury in this country that I had my ex-wife, my mom, my two sisters, my uncle, Aunt Veronica, two other freaking women, Landon's brother. I had a team of like 15 people supporting the family, working as a team to do everything we could to find Gannon. That's the truth.
Well,
okay?
I'm sorry if it sounds selfish, but I hate that bitch.
Okay, but guess what? Wow. Guess what? Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I.
How again? So like, this is what's so peculiar about her is that. Listen to that rage. Listen to that rage. That's Gannon's mom. She knows. She knows what she did she knows what she did to Gannon. Nobody else knows at this point. They have the evidence, but they don't know. They just have the blood and the spatter in the room and her statements. She knows what she did. Yet she could say about his mom, I hate that stupid fucking bitch.
I just said I had everybody in the house, but you know who wasn't there? My wife, my daughter. They bounced on me, okay? They bounced on me, but me being a good person, I'm still here willing to listen to you.
You told my mom we had to turn the keys into you.
I told that you can come get your stuff after you said you didn't want to be there anymore. Okay, you left. You and Harley got in Harley's car, packed suitcases, supposedly going to the police station, and you never showed up until like the next day or some shit like that. Okay, so if you would have done what you were supposed to, you listen to me. If you would have done what you're supposed to do, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Okay, so don't turn this on me. I've been a team player this whole time for the entire team.
What I'm supposed to do, we'd be together right now. Is what you're saying.
If you would have never left, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You got your shit and you bounced. Okay, all we need now is the truth.
So you're saying if I would have never left, we'd be together right now.
I'm saying you bounced. Okay, you bounced.
Okay, see, that's your point. You don't have any. You don't want to be with me.
That's not what I'm saying. It's not about our relationship. It's about Gannon. And you're dodging me when I keep asking you for the truth, saying I'm going to drive to you at Extended Stay America. She hung up.
It hung up, but are we done? But wait, there's more. I don't know how many more calls. There's like an hour and 30 minutes. No, there's like 2 hours. I'm sorry, I can't math. There's like 2 hours left of calls for the 15th. So let's push on through because we got about 30 minutes left until Allie and then Bendy. Exactly, Megsley.
Damn, dude.
Get your head on the table.
Yeah, right.
Yo, sorry. Fucking Gruesing talking smack. I love him. I have such a crush on him. Do you hear him? Dude, hit your head on the table. Because that's what she's saying. I hit my head on the back of the table and then, oh, my memory. Except all of the bullshit that I'm feeding you, I happen to remember that. But any significant information, oh, my head. Gruesing talking smack on this recording is everything.
Damn, dude.
Don't hit your head on the table.
Yeah, right. You forget everything.
I love amaze. Dude, have you seen Gruesing Dates? Did you see Gruesing's interrogation of Leticia? He was superb. One, he dressed dapper, but just the way he was able to school Leticia without raising his voice, without moving in his chair, like he stayed very still and diligent the entire time, very stoic. It was just, I love that. I love when someone has the ability to overpower someone without ever raising their voice, without ever cursing, without ever, like just his words and demeanor. Ooh, it's so good. And he loves peanut butter sandwiches. How can you not? But he was respectful, and I really, really like Gruesing. I loved his technique, and I think if it was anybody else, that interrogation wouldn't have gone the way that it did. I think Gruesing was a perfect match for Leticia. Yeah, she eventually was facing the wall, poor Linda. Do you believe in magic? Well, I know we all love Gruesing here. A fancy bottle of what, Kimberly? Of me? Yeah, he was wonderful. Sweet, Maxie.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, sorry, the attorney's about to go to Quincy's house.
I'm sorry. What did you just say there? Oh, I'm sorry that we got abruptly disconnected. My attorneys, Jose Baez, he got to go to Quincy Brown's house. Now, again, Quincy Brown is not even in the United States. He's not even in the United States. And we're going to get to the calls where Al confronts her on that. But here comes Tisha. Sorry. My attorneys, they did a raid. I didn't know attorneys go to an actual house. I thought it was law enforcement, but my attorneys found Quincy and went to his house. Okay.
Hey, sorry, the attorney's about to go to Quincy's house.
Did you see my message?
Hold on a second. How do I get to the messages?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, man.
I'll watch. I haven't.
Attorney assistant. Someone is sending people to Quincy's house now, and it's probably about to be all on the news.
Okay. Did you see my message? Did you see my message?
Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a lot. I mean, can you hear me?
Let me put. Hold on. Sorry, I don't have a phone, so it's stupid because I have to keep watching these ads. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Every time, Maxie.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm sorry you're alone. I want to be with you.
But listen. Something's wrong with my phone. Hold on.
Something's wrong with what?
My phone. I'll call you right back. It's echoing like it does.
Let let me call you off of.
Okay,
answer
just-
the call when it comes up.
Okay, all right.
Okay, bye.
What did she say?
Maybe.
Turning what?
Attorney sending
It's just-
somebody to Quincy's house.
The Quincy?
Listen, there's multiple FBI agents. There's multiple. I love that there's multiple FBI agents with peanut butter sandwiches sitting there devouring her. And you know, like I'm laughing now, but I can't imagine how horrific that is. And I'm happy that Al had some type of support there and guidance. But I'm just cracking up, you know, at them all sitting there and taking it like this is what led to justice. This is what led to her getting a guilty sentence. But they are all sitting there. They're all sitting there just listening to it all.
What did she say? Turning what?
Attorney sending
just-
somebody to Quincy's house.
The Quincy's house?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, then she's got the address.
I know. I thought that immediately, and I'm just like, no, that's. I'm going
Hey,
with
Shane.
the plan, right? So,
Congrats to your brother.
hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know what this freaking phone's doing.
Did you get your phone back?
Yes, I did.
I have my phone.
Yeah, I know. I understand. So, no, about the message, like, you got to understand, like, this is freaking hard. I'm all over the place. Don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, this is the first time in, like, I don't know, 15, 16 years I've been alone on Valentine's Day, and that was hard. I mean, no matter what's going on, I still need somebody with me, you know?
Somebody or your wife?
Well, I mean, in an ideal situation, you know, but, you know, I
Just, you know, I could probably not put my comment in there, but I do think Al was a very codependent, is a very codependent person. But that also could have just not mind.
just,
I just wanted to have sex with you so much last night.
I told you. I fucking told you. I told you. Jesus, I nearly just cracked my screen with my back scratcher. Okay. I told you she wants to get into a room with him and she wants to manipulate him sexually. I told you.
you know,
I just wanted to have sex with you so much last night.
well, I mean, it is Valentine's Day, but so listen, I want to believe you.
Poor Al. Please don't forget we were just giggling because there was numerous people and peanut butter sandwiches right over him. Like how awkward. Shit.
Valentine's Day, but so listen, I want to believe you, and I think we're there, or we're almost there, okay? But can I just walk you through some of my thoughts, and then not picking apart your story? This is just my thoughts, okay? Can you listen to me and hear me out?
Tell me something so I know someone's not there with you.
Tell you what,
Tell me something hot about yourself.
hot about myself.
No. This this was not about proving nobody was there with him. This was her trying to open the door. I've been telling you guys this for days. She's trying to open that door for that intimacy aspect. And she can't get to him in person. But if she could get the conversation to shift in this direction, listen, it's a form of control.
Tell me something hot about yourself.
Hot about myself? Like what?
All right, tell me what's the favorite way I like to have sex?
Every way.
No.
from behind.
Whatever. Go ahead. Tell me.
Okay, so
Oh.
these are my thoughts. Okay.
Okay.
And it just, I'm gonna tell you something I've seen. I went in the house one time to get some clothes. They let me in. I'm gonna tell you something I saw, and it's gonna. You'll understand then why something you said caused me some concern. Okay, so just let me get through the whole thing, and then I'll listen to you what you got to say about that. Okay. Fair enough? All right. So, I mean, just starting with, and I'm piecing a lot of different things together, not one version of anything, just a lot of different things. So, first of all, you showed me on the light switch that there was blood from Gannon's fingers, you said, okay? Then I'm not picking you apart here. I'm not questioning you. I'm just telling you, walking you through some of my thoughts, okay?
There was blood on the light switch.
So you showed me that, right? All right. Then, we get no really further information. And then I go back in the house one time to get some clothes. And I go downstairs, okay, in Gannon's room. And in the corner of his room, like the back corner where his bed is and all that, I mean, I see a puddle of blood, okay? Like under the carpet. The carpet had been ripped up and there's a puddle of blood under there, sitting there, whatever. So when you said bike accident, he hurt his head, what are you expecting me to think? And let me finish. It's okay. I'm not, once again, not accusing you. I'm just telling you my thoughts. You said bike accident, head injury, 911, and I had seen that already, blood on the floor in my son's room that I had already thought was from a head injury, and then you said a head injury, okay? Now, taking it one step further. All right, now the video comes out that, I don't care what the internet's saying, I don't care about what anybody's saying, but what I saw. Okay, the neighbor showed me the video, and it's in his interview. He said that, okay, that he showed me the interview, and I saw Gannon walking really sluggish or lethargic to the truck. I saw that. The internet didn't tell me that. I saw that. He dropped something. You helped him pick it up. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but it looks like you might have helped him in the truck, and that's just not Gannon, okay? Gannon doesn't do that if he's okay. Even with this tummy hurting, he's always you know how he is. He's ADD. He's all over the place. He's bouncing around, jumping in the truck. Him and Lena fighting over who's in what seat.
He also had cut his foot.
Okay, but all right, I'm not picking you apart. Okay, I'm walking.
Okay,
I'm walking through my parts, and I factor that in. Maybe he was limping because he cut his foot. Okay, fair enough. All right, all these things considered, and then. And once again, not picking you apart, but the story with the bike accident keeps coming to mind because he had that head injury. Okay.
This is not the way she thought the conversation was going to go when she introduced the sex. Thank you, Megsy. Megsy gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations. Whoever received it, please thank Megsy. You're so sweet. Thank you, Megsy.
And
he had what head injury? He doesn't have a head injury.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm just telling you my thoughts. I'm not accusing you. I think Quincy Brown has my son. Okay, I mean that's the story that makes the most sense to me. That somehow this guy, like you said, I don't know for sure. Okay, I'm not 100%, but it makes the most sense that some bad person. Gannon made the mistake about the candle. He was freaking out. He was worried because he was going to get in trouble for what he did. Okay, I mean, and then you have this.
But he said you told him not to worry about it. He wasn't going to.
No, I know, but that, babe, listen, I'm not picking apart the story. I'm just telling you parts of the story that I'm putting together. Gannon's already freaking out for what he did. Okay, that nobody else did to him, but what he did. Okay, he burned his arm, so it was his fault, accident or not. Okay, but then a day and a half later, on this Monday, this other person who is obviously we know is a horrible bad person. Okay, he comes in and shit just gets out of hand and goes downhill, and then he has my son. Okay, all right, so these are my thoughts that I'm walking down. I'm walking the dog on these thoughts, okay, that, Gannon got hurt somehow, okay? Or else how did that much blood get there? That was a significant amount of blood. Who are you whispering to?
The dog.
You're whispering to the dog?
Yes, I said move over. You only look.
To the dog. Do you whisper, move over to your dog? Could you imagine? Listen, anyone who has a dog out there knows if you even tried to whisper sweet nothings like Rice Krispie treats while you're Rice Krispie cereal while you're eating it in the morning, that dog would do what? Fuck you. You move over. Like what?
Okay, all right, fine. Okay. So you're whispering to the dog, right?
I just haven't said another word to the dog.
Okay, all right.
I don't have anything to hide, so I don't.
Okay, all right.
I don't have anybody or anywhere or
Okay.
any family or anything. My family is looking for me through you, so it tells you I'm not with family.
Okay, but I think that in this situation, you already got the people going to look for Quincy Brown. I think he's the guy. I think he's the guy we're looking for, and I think he's at fault. And everything else is just a big, like you said.
Thank you, Lisa.
With the candle incident, it was just a big accident. Gannon made a mistake. You got in the truck with Gannon, came home with them, or whatever exactly happened. But Quincy Brown is the one we're looking for. Okay,
Somebody's at his house right now. I just got the message.
Congrats. Thank you so much, Lisa. Congrats to whoever got the membership. So now, Leticia, conveniently, I just got the message. Someone is at Quincy Brown's house right now.
Okay, they're at his house. Then maybe Gannon's there. Okay, maybe Gannon's there with them, and maybe his head is okay. Maybe his arms are okay. Maybe he didn't have any more stomach problems. These are all the hopes I have. Okay, but the only thing I want to know for my peace of mind is, even though you hit your head, do you remember seeing or hearing anything that this guy did to Gannon so they can help? If they need to identify Gannon or something, can you remember anything else that Quincy did to him?
I told you I heard him screaming.
Okay. Did he? Because when on that,
No, you can't walk me down this road and ask me what someone did to someone.
Okay, all right.
Because if you do that, I can't answer your questions, and I can't get in a fight with you over this when I've already told you.
Okay, I'm not. This is not picking apart a story. I'm asking you because you told me that you were remembering more and more, and that's what I'm counting on you remembering what exactly happened, and if you remember anything that Quincy Brown did directly to him. That's all I was asking. Okay.
Albert, if he was screaming, I don't know. I mean, if someone is screaming, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking if you remember. That's all I was asking. I'm not picking you apart. Okay. You said you knocked your head and blacked out. I believe it. Okay. I believe that, something happened to you as well, that Quincy Brown is to blame for this. Okay. We just gotta, like you said, if you got the message that the people are there at his house, then
hold on. I actually just got one back again. Hold on, let me see what it says.
Can you screenshot that to me?
Hold on 1 second. I can't send you stuff from my attorney when you're not helping me.
Wow.
Okay,
but I was glad to read it to you because nobody's been on my side to help me, and I got somebody actually looking for Gannon.
Okay, that's fine.
This is not me being an asshole or anything, but I thank y'all for during how many days to help me with this. You're looking at me like a murderer.
No. Listen.
I've already invested in getting people in the right direction. And I'm that at this point. I also not only have to protect Gannon, but myself because you haven't done that.
All right, so let me hold on. So you sent your attorney and not the cops?
No, he has someone out there. I'm gonna read you exactly what she said.
Okay. All right, I'm listening.
Hold on. First, she said, "Can I call you?" I told her I was on the call. She said, "One of the co-workers at the Quincy's house. One of his family members that lives there says that Quincy has been in and out of the area for 2 years. They said that they've been trying to get a hold of him forever because he has done some bad things to family and owes a lot of money." Did the police say anything about any other details about Quincy? We do know he has a tattoo on his left arm. They have not released anything yet. I'm heading back to the house now to interview the brother.
So the lawyer's going to interview the brother?
Not the lawyer. The lawyer has people who work for them.
Oh.
There's investigative reporters who work for attorneys.
Okay.
Now, there was an investigative reporter and never an attorney. And she did go out to Quincy's family's house. And they said, hi, Andy. They said that we have not seen him in years. We do not think he's even in America. Like, period.
All right.
Okay? Lawyers aren't going to go doing this because they're representing me. But investigative investigative reporters go out here. The ladies want me to call her as soon as she gets back to this house so that I can give her more information because the family is also wanting to help and find it.
Did they find him? Did they find Quincy Brown or no?
He said they've been looking for him. He's been in and out of the area for 2 years and they've been looking for him. He's done a lot of bad things to people as the family eventually.
Oh, it's the family?
Yes.
What family?
His family.
Oh. I was like, I didn't know if there was.
I say anything. Can you see how you do me?
Well, I didn't. I didn't know what you meant. I'm sorry. Okay.
Like I had to initiate this with nothing. I have not $1 to my name, and I don't have to go prove. You know, you have to buy food, and I have to go figure this out because you won't take my side.
I took your side, and I told you I believe that Quincy Brown was the one to blame. Okay.
Why do you think I sit there and ask for help after day after day? Why do you think I'm scared?
It's the same reason why I ask for truth day after day after day. It's the same thing, babe. It's the same exact thing.
But people can't listen to me, Albert. This is how it works in this country, okay? This is how it works. And I've taken the approach of you being a father, and your number one priority is your son. And I have not once would have changed anything or said anything differently about that, because if it was that going, anybody's parent, anybody's child, they're going to do the same thing. But I also do know that in this, no matter what I tell you, you don't take my side in anything in life. So it didn't matter if I came and tried to tell you anything, hey, whatever. If I would have told you I dropped him off at a friend's house and I didn't go in and talk to the person, you would say, that's not like you.
Well, that's because that's the way we roll, and that's what I told the police from day one. Now we don't know parents of anybody, and thank you for saying that.
Hold on a minute. This is her. Hold on. She said she's heading back up the Palmer Lake now to talk to some more people.
Okay,
Let me know if you remember any more details.
So do you have a number or address on this guy?
She has the address.
How did
they looked it up and found it? Not me. This is don't have to beg people. You know what my own people at the G-Gang for help when I don't have a place to live.
Oh, I know. I know people have been great. I can't.
Well, I'm glad they were great to you because nobody offered us a fucking bill.
Oh my God.
Not even the motherfucking church that I gave how much money to on the fucking mission trip that they done dirty. So that's okay because you know what? People will burn in hell for that shit.
Wow.
And so will Quincy Brown for taking my son.
But yeah, and I'm sitting here going trying to tell everybody to get there, to help, to do whatever.
Well, okay, now that you've told them and now that they're there, hopefully this will come to an end soon, like now. And that'll help us find Galen, because Quincy Brown has him.
And you keep saying that, but you don't think for me as a parent, I'd be at their house.
Well, I don't have his address. You don't have his address. You say your representation. That's not attorney-client privilege. That's parent privilege. Okay.
Parent privilege.
Yeah, that's parent privilege to have the address of the man who has my freaking son. Yes.
You even help me even stay the night somewhere, and you're talking about parent privilege.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go again. That you're worried more about this, about whatever our relationship is.
Me?
Okay, listen to me.
I'm the one got people out there talking to his family. Me.
Okay, but I'm asking you for the address or information.
Your fucking ex is flying around the goddamn country and don't give a fuck about her son. And you worried about me? And I got somebody at her house? At his house? I got people asking, looking for him?
Well, listen, all that's going to do is prove to everybody, okay, who you are and who she is not. That you're here doing your part in Colorado Springs, putting them onto this Quincy Brown, and she's in Dallas, Texas, doing whatever the hell she wants to do, and Gannon's still missing. So you don't need to worry about that. That says everything right there. Okay.
Yeah, says everything, but my husband ain't saying it to nobody.
Listen. What good does it do to me put it out there? It's already out there. I'm sure she posted a picture somewhere about it.
I'm talking about you. If the focus is Gannon, it needs to be us going to go figure this out.
Okay. Well, then get me the address. Get me the address from your people, and I'll be there. I'll be there before you get there. I'll be there before they get there. Okay. I'll be there 3 weeks. I'll be there 3 weeks ago. Give me the address.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there because Allie's about to start in a minute, and I was trying to find a good breaking point. Hi, Jennifer Marie. So we'll pick up there. We got almost halfway through the 15th, and we'll continue, and we'll pick up there. So we'll remember it as Al saying, okay, you have people at Quincy's. Give me the address. I'll go right now. Basically, what she's doing is she's trying to say you're not man enough to go in yourself. You're not man enough. You're not a father enough to go to this man's house yourself. That's what she's doing. Horrible. Could you imagine? But we have Allie about to start over with Bendy. So again, right now we're going to Jade raid over to Allie's. Then at 10:30, Bendy is immediately going live too. We have back-to-back lives with these calls from when Leticia switched from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. But to circle back around, our missing child for tonight's live is Cindy Jasmine Perez Aguilar. She has been missing since January 18th, 2009, out of Greensboro, Georgia. She would be 18 years old right now. So there is an age progressed photo at 14 years, and she was allegedly abducted by her father, Jose Carlos Perez Trejo. A felony warrant for kidnapping was issued for Jose on February 2nd, 2009. They may have left the country and traveled to Mexico. This is Jose. He would be 40 years old now. So if you or anyone you know has information on their whereabouts, please contact the Greensboro Police Department at the number located in blue. So I am dropping Allie's link. We will Jade raid over to Allie's. I'm going to drop Bendy's link for 10:30. Okay, so we're going to Allie's, then we're going to Bendy's, and I'm also going to drop Deets on the Streets link because she's an amazing fucking creator and I love her, and she did an awesome stream yesterday. And I think I'm going to do a stream with her about the topic that I've been discussing on Patreon with this virtual panhandling and Lisa Richards. And so I'm excited for that. But thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys over on Allie's, and I will talk to you all soon.
The people are like really nice. Like everybody knows my name.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.